Hi there, so we're back in the kitchen, but this time it's not Tesco Cookery School, it's Holy Redeemer Cookery School. So we're looking at some quick and easy recipes on a budget. And today we've got a very quick and easy speedy squash and spinach curry. As you can see the picture there, but it will be published on the website. So I've chosen this because it's full of vegetables, full of healthy things, and none of them actually cost very much at all. You can add chicken to it if you wish, but with all the stuff that's in it, you really don't need anything. So simple ingredients, we've got frozen butternut squash. You can get that in the freezer at Asda. Saves you a lot of prep time. 2 red onions, mango chutney to give it some sweetness, some Balti paste to give it that curry, and chickpeas, add lots of fibre to it. And we've got a nice creamy reduced fat coconut milk, some hot vegetable stock, baby leaf spinach, and you can serve it with whole grain rice if you like. Whole grain better because it's full of fibre and has more vitamins and minerals than white rice. So really quickly, the only thing you've actually got to prepare is 2 onions. So we'll start by chopping and slicing our onions. So the peelings can go away into there, making our chopping area nice and tidy. Red onions are preferable to brown because they've got a lot more vitamins and minerals in them as well. So we'll just start by preparing it. So we've chopped in half, we've got a nice flat surface, and we're going to hold the onion and just make insertions in it as you go along. Turn it round. And then the onion is still held together, so we're then going to chop one end off and discard it. And then simply cut along until that's chopped, and you need to do the same with the rest. Okay, so that's our hard work done, but that is about it. So we are going to add squash, still frozen, to the pan, our onion, so no pre-frying involved, all goes in there, and then we have our curry flavour. So we've got 2 tablespoons of Balti paste. If you don't like it too spicy, then you could always just add 1, and then when it's cooking up you could taste it and see how it is, and then perhaps add another 1. Okay, so that's our curry flavouring, and then goes the mango chutney to give it a little sweetness. Okay, that's all goes in there. The chickpeas are drained, so our tin of chickpeas, lots of fibre in those. Simply drain them and add them. Our coconut milk. Do be careful if you are taking the lids off your cans yourself, you might want some supervision there. Tip that in to give it that lovely creamy taste. And then we have 300 millilitres of vegetable stock. So I've put 2 stock cubes in here. I'm just going to add that. Okay, and it all goes onto the hob. So give it a little stir. It's a good idea to break up the butternut squash because it's frozen, it'll sort of stick together a little bit. So give it a stir before you start. And we'll pop the lid on that and keep it going. Now, if you watched my last cookery lessons, then you'll remember that I've not said some essential stuff that we should have done. You'll notice that my hair is up, so I'm not getting hair into the cooking, and I did wash my hands before I started. And I've got an apron on. It says Domestic Goddess. I think I was given this, okay? So clearly somebody wanted feeding. So make sure that you wear an apron so that you cover up your nice clothes, because if you're dealing with things like Balti paste, that will have oil in it, so you don't want to get that on your nice clothes. Okay, so you can see that this is getting up to the boil now. Lots of lovely colours in there, and when we add the spinach, that green, it's going to be a really vibrant dish. So we're just going to, now it's boiling a little, I'm going to turn it down, pop the lid on, and leave it to simmer until the butternut squash is tender. Okay, so in the meantime, while our pan is simmering away there, we're going to use this whole bag of spinach. The meal does serve 6, so it does seem like a lot, but spinach will reduce right down. Now, perhaps I should have brought a bigger pan, so to help a little bit, I'm going to just chop down the spinach a little bit so that it goes into our pan a little better. So, just big chopping action, holding the knife correctly, so thumb on the top and just slicing down. Okay, you can see here it's simmering away nicely, so I'm just going to turn it down again a little bit and use my knife just to test whether that butternut squash is cooked through, and it is. So I've turned it down a little bit more, and we now have our lovely, vibrant bowl of spinach, full of vitamin A, so again, really good for you, and it's going to add some great colour to this recipe. So I'm just going to spoon it in with my hand, bit by bit, and then we'll just fold it into the curry and allow the heat of the liquid for it to wilt. We call it wilted spinach. And look at those lovely colours in there. Remember, we always talked about eating the rainbow. The more different coloured fruit and veg you can eat, the bigger array of vitamins you're going to get, because different vitamins tend to come in different coloured foods. So if we can eat the rainbow, we're getting a good array of vitamins, and our plate looks exciting too. So slowly popping that spinach in. It does reduce down quite a lot, so looks a lot. Okay. Oops, it's jumping out. So this recipe serves 6, and it comes out per serving at £1.83 per serving. So you're getting lots of good nutrition in there. As I said earlier, you could add chicken to it if you wish, but it really doesn't need it. So we're just going to let that simmer away a little bit longer whilst the spinach wilts, and then you can either serve it with the brown rice, the whole grain rice, or I've chosen today to have some naan bread. So simple naan bread, garlic and coriander, or you can get plain. This will freeze, so if you make a big vat of it, then you can always separate different portions out and freeze it, and then just you've got a ready-made meal in the freezer. Okay, well I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. Hope you enjoyed cooking it. Don't forget to get parents to take some pictures of you while you're cooking and send them in to me so I can see you enjoying the different recipes. And I think next time I'll be looking for a pasta recipe, so look out for that one coming soon. Thank you very much and enjoy your cooking.